heads all over it, like cute little cat heads. That is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. And then I promptly put it in my shopping cart. I tried it on and just went ba-bam! Hey everyone, Katie here from Thrift Your Heart Out, and welcome to my holiday background. I hope you guys like it. I decided to break out my little baby Christmas tree, and I got that cute little thing that says joy to the world. You can't really see it right now, but I got that from Target from the dollar spot, and I just thought it was so adorable. So this is my like festive background that I'll have up for the next month or so I hope you guys enjoy it. But today I am back with a big old Black Friday haul, and yeah, I know Black Friday happens in November. And what about the Nothing New November challenge, Katie? Well, you know what? I already blew it, so I just decided to go big or go home. So I decided to go shopping for Black Friday, and I did a few different stores. I did one thrift store because there were so many amazing sales going on at the thrift stores here in Sacramento that I just had to kind of go, okay, I'm just going to go to one store, not go too crazy, but I'm just going to focus all of my energy at that store. So I decided to go to Weave Works, which you guys know that I love, and I actually haven't been there in a really long time, so I was excited to go. And then I also hit up Target and Bath & Body Works, like obviously. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I have a lot to share with you guys, so let's get to it. Alright, so first up are a couple of things that I found at Target, and the main reason that I went there was for my mom and sister, who were totally scouting some of those amazing electronics deals that they had for Black Friday. So I know my sister was super excited. She ended up getting the Xbox, so she was really happy about that. And then my mom got a new vacuum cleaner. I know, the things we all get excited for. So she got a new vacuum cleaner and a couple of the Keurig coffee makers, which I believe one is for me, so I can't wait to open that on Christmas. So I just went to kind of support them, and we actually went on Thanksgiving at 6 o'clock when the doors opened, which I've never shopped on Thanksgiving before, but I'm happy to say we all survived. We all still have our limbs, like everything's fine. So it wasn't as crazy as I was expecting, but I did decide to take advantage of a couple of the Black Friday sales that they had, including a CD that I had been wanting for a while. So this is The Weekend, and they had it for $7, which I thought was a really good deal. And yes, I know I'm one of like 20 people that still uses CDs, but I use them all the time in my car. Like I have a really long commute to work, so I'm always using these. But I've been wanting to check out his music for a while. I've heard his singles on the radio, and I just think they're really fun and cool and different, so I really can't wait to give this a listen. So the next item that I share with you guys, you have to promise that you won't like make fun of me for it. It wasn't even my choice to pick. Okay, let me just show you. So I got this sheet set, which I actually found in the children's section, but if you'll notice, it's got cat heads all over it, like cute little cat heads, and it's pink. Like, come on, this is adorable. So I had this set, and then I also had a plain gray set in the basket, and I was just like, okay, like, should I be the adult, be responsible, and get the boring, safe gray sheets, or should I be a child and get the really cute cat head ones? So you guys see which ones won out. And I mean, in all honesty, I'm really happy that I decided to go with these. I think that they are adorable. They're really soft. They're the flannel ones. So they're going to be really nice for the winter months when it gets pretty cold. So I just think what you will. I'm excited for them. I think that they're a cute little addition, and you know, there's time that I'll have to be an adult and boring and stuffy later in life. But for right now, I'm going to enjoy my pink and my cat heads. So the next place that I visited for Black Friday was Bath & Body Works. Like, oh my god, I was so excited to go. You guys know how much I love me some candles. But it was like the great debate at my parents' house, because my sister was like, why not just shop online? They have the same sales going on. You don't have to deal with the crowds. Like, just make it easy on yourself. And I was like, but you can't stack coupons online. Duh. So I was like, Mom, get out your coupons. Like, I've got mine. Let's put them together. Like, let's go into this with a plan. So we each ended up with 3 candles, because the entire store was buy 3, get 3 free. Like, whoa. So we just went in with a plan to do candles. Like, that's all that we wanted. Some are for gifts, some are for me, obviously. So I'm so happy to report we each got 3 candles. And my mom got 2 wallflowers, which were totally free because they were free extras. But we each ended up paying about $8 per candle, and originally they're $22.50. So like, y'all Like, that makes me so excited. So let me just share with you guys the ones that I picked up. So the first one that I got is called Spiced Apple Toddy, which I actually gave this as a gift to a friend last year, and it was one of those things where I was like, I should have gotten one for myself. Because it's just like wintertime party in a jar. Like, it's just delightful. So it's described as a sweet mixture of winter fruits, apple brandy, and spiced plum will warm up all your winter celebrations. Oh my god, like look, I even like described it perfectly. So it's just lovely. I love apple scents of anything. I just think it's amazing. So couldn't leave this one behind because I already knew I loved it. And then the next one that I got is actually a repeat because it's just one of my favorites, but it's Frosted Cranberry. And this one, oh my god, I could just burn this 24/7. I think that it is so delightful. It's so wintry without being like overpowering, or fruity without being overpowering. Like, it's a nice mixture of the two. But it's described as the year's first frost captured in a sparkling mix of white cranberry, juicy peach, and ripe red raspberries. So it's super fruity, but seriously, I will keep buying these as long as they make them. I love them. So the last one that I got is actually a gift from my sister. So I don't think that she watches my videos, so thanks, Shauna. But in case you are, just like avert your attention for a minute. But I picked her up this one called Jingle All the Way, which, like, how adorable is that packaging? And then I love the color of the candle as well. I think it's really unique. But it's described as jingle bells will ring and make spirits bright with a merry blend of mandarins, apples, and coconut cream. So I thought the coconut made it really different for these like wintertime scents, but she loves coconut. So I thought this was kind of perfect for her, so I hope she enjoys it. So that's everything that I picked up from Bath & Body Works, but I'm totally curious if you guys did shopping there on Black Friday and like what kind of deals you managed to get using your coupons and stuff. Like, I seriously search Bath & Body Works candle haul like on Instagram because I'm just obsessed with it. So leave it in the comments below if you guys scored anything that day. Alright, so finally for Black Friday, I visited Weaveworks, which is on Arden in Sacramento for any of you in the area. And if you guys haven't been there yet, like, you have to go and check it out. It's just awesome. I love that store. So I heard that they were having 50% off the entire store, and I was like, yeah, we're going. Like, we have to go and check that out. So I'm glad that we went. I scored a lot of stuff, and I do have to say, even though I broke the Nothing New November challenge by going shopping, since I hadn't been shopping in a while, I was so excited to go, like much more excited than I usually would have been. So, you know, I did learn something from the challenge. Like, not going shopping every day makes the times that you go that much more special. So I was really happy with what I found. So the first thing that I got was this Rachel Zoe inspired little open cardigan. Kind of like cardigan blazer, it's somewhere in the middle. But I was totally drawn to the texture of it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's got like little tiny pom-poms all throughout it. So I love that. I love the stripes. I love that it's not black and white, that it's kind of this like bronzy color with the white. I just think that's a little bit different. But I just thought this was really cute. I could totally see this with some wide leg trousers and a little graphic tee underneath, kind of like what Rachel Zoe does, so she totally inspired this one. And it was only $5.98, so to pick it up for $3, I just thought was such a deal. So the next item I actually found in the sleepwear section because it is a kimono. Like, oh my gosh. I know that I have a couple of kind of shorter sleeve kimonos, but this one's like a genuine one. It actually says it's made in Japan. So I thought that was really cool. And then also this print is like totally badass. Look at those birds. They're so amazing and majestic. But I just thought, you know, that's so different. It's something that kind of challenges my style. Obviously, I'm not going to be reaching for this all the time, but it's that thing that I can just kind of throw over a t-shirt and jeans and some booties and just look kind of more fashionable, a little more kind of pushing the boundaries. So I was really excited to find this one, and it was only $2.50 after the sale. So the next shirt is like the total antithesis of what I just showed you guys because it's very form-fitting and body-hugging. So it is this Body by Victoria little peplum top, and it's actually like spandex and rayon, so it's like super stretchy. But it kind of nips in at the stomach and chest and then kind of goes out in the little peplum. So it's really, really flattering. And I love the neckline too. It's like scoop neck, so you get like this little bit of skin. It's pulled in all the right places. So it's kind of got that vintage vibe that I love. So I was really, really excited to find this one. I think it'll be perfection with a pencil skirt. So I could totally do this for, you know, going to work or kind of going out after work. I think it'll be perfect. And again, it was only $2.50. All right, so next up is a dress from Calvin Klein, which for all of you ladies out there that are a little bit curvy like myself, keep an eye out for Calvin Klein stuff when you go shopping, because every time I put on one of his dresses, it just fits like a glove. It hugs all the right places, it lets out in all the right places. So just keep an eye out for that when you're shopping, because you just won't regret trying it on. So the dress that I found at Weave was this amazing, very sexy but still work appropriate dress, and I just thought, oh my god, that is so feminine and gorgeous and vintage inspired, but it just fits nicely. We'll say I tried it on and just went ba-bam, like yowza, there's my hips, there's my tush, like it's all out there, but it's all out there in all the right ways. So I still went forward with it because I think it'll be that thing that I put on and I just feel like a powerhouse. Again, this is like that Victoria Beckham, I am in charge, like, you know, take on anything kind of vibe. So I was really, really happy to find this one. When I found it on the rack, it didn't have a tag on it. So I told them at the register, like, I have to get this dress, like it's amazing, like I feel like Victoria Beckham, like please don't let me leave here without it. So the girl at the register was like, how about $7.98? And then half off of that, I was like, how about yes? So I took it home with me. I cannot wait to wear this. I just think it is a stunner. So next up is a total wardrobe staple, and it is this amazing cream colored trench coat that I found. And ladies, if you don't have one of these in your wardrobe already, you totally need to go get one, and definitely try the thrift store because I always have tons when I go. So this one was just on the front rack. They kind of put all their jackets together, so I just thought, oh, let me try it on. Like, I have enough coats, but you can always use one more. So I was just so happy to find that it fits like a dream. It's so beautiful. It'll just pull together any outfit that I have, and it's by BCBG, so it's made pretty darn well. And I was even happier to discover that it was only $13, so I got it for half off that day. So I think a beautiful trench coat for under 10 bucks is just such a score. So next up from Weaveworks is this totally gorgeous, feminine, beautiful blouse that I found, and it's originally from the Ann Taylor Loft, so it's another piece that's really well made. But of course what drew me into it was the print. I love these oversized flowers, but then the color combination. Like, I am totally in love with this gorgeous yellow, which I have nothing yellow in my closet, paired with all of these different shades of gray. I just think it looks gorgeous together, and I'll be able to rock it now and then all the way into the spring. I can totally make it work for all seasons. So I'm excited that I found it. It's another piece that I just put on and I feel like $1,000,000, so I couldn't leave it behind, and it was only $3.50. So next up is this really cute silky leopard print blouse, and I put it on and immediately I was like, I feel like I'm wearing pajamas, like this doesn't feel right. But then my mom kind of pointed out, who was shopping with me, she was like, but you have gold buttons, which like pajamas would never have those. So I was like, thanks mom, like good looking out. So I'm glad that I got the mom stamp of approval on it, because I feel like I'm getting away with murder because it is so darn comfortable. But I can totally see pairing this with just some black leggings. I could tuck it into a black pencil skirt. I could put it on under a sweater and just be good to go. So I can already see wearing this so many different ways. And it was only $6, so I scored it for $3. Alright, so I'm realizing that the next piece that I'm about to show you guys is totally another black licorice test, because you guys are either just straight up gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. So if you guys are new to my channel, I do this black licorice test because most people either love black licorice or they hate it. There's no middle ground with it. So what I'm talking about, just brace yourselves, is this adorable, fully beaded little bag, and it's got a Christmas tree on the front and on the back. Like, I die. I saw it in with all the little clutch bags, and I was like, that is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. And then I promptly put it in my shopping cart. I was like, this is just one of those things that I can just wear with my basic LBD for the holidays, bring this, and then I'm just like holiday appropriate, like ready to go. So I went ahead and got it. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think or how you would wear this if you got it. But I just thought it was too good to leave behind. I mean, look, like it is fully beaded, top to bottom. so many different sparkles, so many sequins. Like, I'm in love with it. And it was only $4, so I got it for only $2. Like, of course I couldn't leave it behind. Alright guys, so I saved the best for last because this was honestly the last thing that I found while I was shopping, and I just decided right then and there I could not leave it in the store. Like, it had to come home with me. So what I'm talking about is this amazing, genuine leather jacket. Like, just take it in. Like, oh my god. My mom, oddly enough, she was like, oh yeah, I saw that and it didn't fit me, but I thought you wouldn't want it. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, why would you not think that I would want a gorgeous leather jacket? Like, you're cray. So I tried it on in front of the mirror that was just kind of out in front of everything. And I was just like, yeah, like, I just feel like a badass, like, to the 10th degree. Like, I have to get this one. Unfortunately, it doesn't zip up. I'm not quite that small. But I'll just rock it open. It'll be fine. I'll totally make it work. So I thought this would just be such an amazing thing to pair over a girly little dress, over just a t-shirt and jeans. Like, of course, there are endless ways to rock a leather jacket. So I had to get this one. It was marked at $14.98, so then of course I got it for half off. So I think less than 10 bucks for a genuine leather jacket that just makes me feel amazing was just a deal and a half. Like, I'm so excited for this one. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I found during this year's Black Friday sales. And of course, I would love to hear from you. Make sure to leave it in the comments below if you scored anything at Target, at the mall, at the thrift stores. I would love to hear what you guys found. And as always, thanks for watching and happy thrifting.